I honestly didn't have extremely high expectations for Teleflora because I've seen flower shipping go so poorly in the past. I've had bouquets show up nearly dead or with broken stems. That was not my experience with Teleflora, however, and I think my expectations were certainly exceeded. They connect customers with the best local florists to them. So I live in New York City, and the florist that actually sent my orchid to me was in New York City, so it didn't have to go across states or anything like that. Nothing is actually shipping cross country, meaning that they're fresher than Teleflora's competitors. I ordered an orchid which arrived quickly and without any problems. It was wrapped up super well and it was gorgeous. It wasn't dented or spilled or anything. And it was wrapped in 2 layers of tissue paper with a thicker plastic covering, but the plastic covering was clear. And it was super cute, and I could easily see the address and my name on the card behind the plastic, and it was all super safely packaged. It was mostly easy to unwrap. I found it easier to cut the clear plastic rather than to try to rip it off because I was making kind of a mess. And the tissue paper slid back nicely to reveal this planter, and it has moss and pebbles in the bottom with the stems coming out of it. The orchid plant itself is beautiful, as you can see. Most of it's in bloom and the petals are super bright white with that soft yellow in the center. It looks so healthy and fresh. I feel like it's gonna last a long time given that I care for it properly, which I'm going to. It came with instructions that were super clear on when to water it and how much, depending on where in your house you're gonna put it based on how much sunlight it's gonna get. The only difference between the photo I'd seen on the website and this real plant is that the color of the planter box itself, this is mahogany, and I think the one that I saw on the website was bamboo, but that's so easy, and it works and where I put it anyway. As a service organization rather than a florist, Teleflora works well as a gift idea in my opinion, especially because they're in turn working with their local florists to bring you the freshest bouquet or plant that you can, and you never have to worry about location or timing. I especially think it's important because, you know, they're not using big flower chains. They're going to local, like, small business flower markets for these flowers, and I think that is super important right now and always. They carry a satisfaction guarantee, and same-day delivery is available on most things, again, because they're delivered from such a local florist that they can be done on a tighter turnaround than if you had ordered it from like an international shipper. For me, the biggest pro to using Teleflora was the lack of hassle or stress in getting the plant delivered. It was so easy and it looks so, truly so good. On my New York City windowsill looking out into the street. I think my biggest con is that the flower only lasts 4 to 6 weeks, but I think that's pretty typical of orchids, and the good thing is that it can rebloom. I'm not sure when, but if you take care of it properly, which I plan to, it's supposed to be able to rebloom, so I'm hoping that will happen. I would absolutely recommend Teleflora to anyone who asks. I plan on using it again myself when the time comes, and you know, maybe over the course of this fall, and I will kind of start a plant collection and get them all from Teleflora. I'm Taylor, and this has been a review of Teleflora. Thank you guys so much for watching.